My name is Sam, and welcome to the first video in the series of the 7 secrets to enjoying your trip to New York City. Today we're going to go over how to choose where to stay in New York City. In New York City, we all live in very cramped conditions. It is one of the most densely populated cities in the world. Luckily, there's so much to do and see in the city, including cafes, restaurants, bars, and parks, that we rarely spend any time in our apartments. New Yorkers really use the coffee shops and restaurants as our living rooms. When you're choosing your hotel accommodations, no matter what your tastes are in hotel luxury, you should also consider how much time will you be spending in your hotel during your stay. The other thing you want to consider is what amenities you want for the time that you will spend in your hotel. New York City has the best hotels in the world. And if you are very busy during your trip, a top 5-star staff with their concierge team will make your stay in New York City one of the highlights of your trip. From champagne in the rooms and 24-hour room service to concierges taking care of every detail of your itinerary to save you time, and doormen and bellhops who jump to open doors and take your luggage. On the other end of the spectrum, you can find a budget hotel in New York City, and due to the top quality of hotels in New York City, you will find that even budget hotels provide a much higher level of complimentary service than you might find in other cities. Whatever your budget or how much time you plan on spending in your hotel, you can find what you are looking for. Where exactly you should stay in Manhattan depends on your objectives. If you're with children and you plan on doing a lot of sightseeing, we recommend that you stay in the main hotel district near Times Square. When searching on the map, look for hotels between 34th and 58th Street in Manhattan. If you're by yourself or with a group of adults and you plan on going out to the nightclubs, we recommend that you consider staying in hotels by the main nightlife venues in New York City. If you enjoy nightclubs, you want to stay in Chelsea or the Meatpacking District. This is between 34th and 14th Street on the west side of Manhattan. This way, when the nightclubs close, you're not looking for a taxi and can easily walk home. Taxis are generally hardest to find late at night when you most need them, when the nightclubs are closing. If you're by yourself or with a group of adults and you plan on something more low-key, going out to the bars, live music, we recommend that you consider staying in the Meatpacking District or in and around Greenwich Village. This is generally in the center of Manhattan between Houston Street and 14th Street. Again, this is when the bars close. You should have a short walk or a cab ride to your hotel instead of a long journey. If you want to have a quiet time at night around some of the top sites of New York City, including Wall Street, the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, and the World Trade Center, you might want to consider staying in hotels in downtown near the southern tip of Manhattan. This is the oldest part of New York City, and it generally clears out at night so that you're away from all of the noise in Midtown and the bar and nightclub districts in Manhattan. For those looking for luxury accommodations, New York City has some of the finest hotel properties in the world. They are located in all of New York City's main neighborhoods, including Midtown, Union Square, Greenwich Village, and downtown Manhattan. If you're looking for these properties, many of them are not located on main travel sites due to their exclusivity. We recommend you call for advice on how to find these properties and choose the right one to fit your taste. Every one of them is different. For those looking for budget options, there are plenty of youth hostels in New York City that allow you to live comfortably, meet other travelers, and minimize your expenses. If you want to find an authentic luxury experience for a reasonable price, you can also look for a bed and breakfast in some of New York City's best neighborhoods. These are sometimes hard to find, but you can give a great intimate New York City experience for a reasonable price. So, I hope you found this video helpful in getting started planning your trip to New York City. Tomorrow, I will go over the next step of planning your trip, which is transportation. If you'd like to talk to a New York City expert about planning your trip, please enter your name, phone number in the box, and one of our concierges will call you within 24 hours. Or if you can't wait, you're welcome to call our concierge service by dialing the number below. We look forward to helping you plan your trip so that you can truly experience New York City, meet new people, and go home with a story.